Well, my name is Brian Patrick Gibbs the First, and I'm going to be interviewing my uncle, Michael S. Fields, on the release of his new book, Spirits of the Darkness.
Hi, I'm Michael S. Fields, and this is my book, Spirits of the Darkness. It's about a kid who can travel between life and death. He goes to these different worlds, and then he uses it to solve a mystery of the death of his friend. Most of the stuff on here, it usually came to me like in a dream. Like I would wake up and it was like the most weirdest dream, and I'd be like, oh man, that's kind of cool actually. And some of these scenes on there, they kind of reminded me of, I don't know, like deep thinking. Like it's supposed to be meant for like thinking about your own life. There's like scenes where it's almost kind of deep and almost kind of dark and depressing too, because like they'll talk about like any day on the calendar is the day of your death, and it's actually really true. You can't really deny that. Because during those months and somewhere during those days, it's going to be like, one of those days you're going to be dead. So I thought that was kind of cool, because not many people really think about that. Jeez, I guess I've been working on it for 5 years. Because I submitted like my first draft in, 2009? So it probably took me like at least 5 years to write it. Actually, the movie Never Ending Story, because when I grew up, I really loved that film. I always thought that was the best fantasy film ever made. So it's kind of inspired by that. I kind of want to invoke like a lot of nostalgia for me when I was a childhood into this book. So hopefully it does for other people too. Actually, my most favorite character was unfortunately Lance Cobblestone. He was a lot of fun to write. I enjoyed all of his scenes, and actually when I was done, I enjoyed reading them. So it would have to be Lance Cobblestone to be the best. Unfortunately, there's someone at my work that thinks that his name is... I named him after him, but no, it's pure coincidence. My favorite scene, the scene that I usually think of when I think of this book is the lair of the cheetah spider. For some reason, that scene just always stands out for me. I'll forget everything else in that book, but for some reason, I will always remember that scene. Just like the whole looking up and the giant spider attacking and everything. It's just the one that stood out to me the most. You can buy it on Amazon.com. I'm working on actually at being at bookstores, but as of right now, you can get it at Amazon.com. I got another book coming out, The Blackwood Conspiracy. That should be here like sometime this year. And currently, I'm working on Corporate Hordes, which is like a kind of like one of those lovey-dovey movies, but it's not. It has a dark twist of an ending to it, kind of like Fight Club. I really love it. So, but other than that, and also there's hopefully I'll bring out that sequel to this book. So, yeah. Well, if you buy my book, please review on Amazon.com. I'd love to have more reviews. So, or at least one. So, yeah. All I can say is that hopefully people will like it, and hopefully it'll get around to other people, and yeah. And I hope everyone who reads it enjoys it. That's all I got.